Meanwhile, California, our biggest state, easily our prettiest state, the state with the biggest economy, the state with an amazing history, continues to degrade and fall apart. It's on fire a lot of the time. But the people who run it don't want you to pay any attention to the way they've mismanaged the state of California. If you paid attention, you might have noticed that, for example, California has been giving away millions of dollars this year to scammers making fraudulent unemployment claims. Many of the people committing fraud have come in from out of state. The scam is so well known, there's even a new rap song about it. Here it is.
You know, 2020, the unbelievable. EDD. Shout out. I just been swiping for EDD. Go to the bank, get a stack at least. This better than selling peas. I been so great that I couldn't believe. You gotta sell cocaine. I can just file a claim. Rest coming straight to the bank. I'm doing you can't. No smarter than you ain't.
In case you couldn't make out the lyrics, here's one. You gotta sell cocaine, I can just file a claim. A lot of the fraud's taking place in the city of Beverly Hills, in the shopping district there, Rodeo Drive. In Beverly Hills alone, police recovered 129 fraudulently obtained state debit cards intended for people who were unemployed. Those 129 total were valued at $2.5 million, all taxpayer money. Cops arrested dozens of the scammers. Now California has suspended new unemployment claims entirely for 2 weeks. Lester Friedman is the mayor of Beverly Hills. He's watched all of this, and we're honored to have him on tonight. Mayor Friedman, thanks so much for coming on. Describe, if you would, I think a lot of our viewers aren't aware this is happening, what has taken place in Beverly Hills recently?
Well, thank you, Tucker. Well, what's going on is the EDD cards, which are unemployment-based, have been sent out all over the country, and they're being spent in our community as well as a lot of communities in the state of Beverly, in the city of Beverly Hills.
What's interesting is, and ironic and bitterly so, is that money meant for the unemployed is being spent at some of the most expensive stores in the world in your town.
That's absolutely correct, and it's really unfortunate that people who really needed the money were scammed, and it went to people who really didn't need it and just wanted to obtain funds from the people of the state of California to the detriment of those who really needed it.
I think it's so interesting that you're talking about this in public because, of course, it helps the economy of your town. Are you offended on principle? Is that, I mean, I'm just interested in your motive, and I'm so grateful that you're willing to talk about it. But why are you talking about this since it helps your town?
Well, Tucker, it doesn't help anybody. It doesn't help society. While some merchants may have benefited in the short run because of this, the harm that it did to most of the state is just something that should have never, ever happened. And that's why we're speaking out about it.
Well, good for you. And the only reason I know about this is because a friend of mine from Beverly Hills called me about it. He was not very political, but he said, you should know this. And everybody in the whole state knows this is going on. Why didn't authorities in California shut it down earlier?
Well, it took our police department to really figure out what the scam was. And what it was that people from out of state primarily, because 90% of the arrestees are from out of state, somehow got this information on the dark web and were able to file claims and have the cards sent to them or to addresses within California, pick them up, and then use them. The numbers that you gave, the $2.5 million, is really now up to $3.6 million. And our police department has also recovered about $450,000 worth of actual cash. And along the way, there were handguns also that were obtained. So those people were really protecting their territory with those guns. So we're really glad that we were able to get to the bottom of this before anyone else did.
Well, I really appreciate your telling us about this. Mayor Lester Friedman of Beverly Hills, California. Thanks so much.
Thank you.